As a sportsman, I would describe Miles as someone that has an incredible enthusiasm to play, to train.
I think Miles has always had an interest in all sports, especially football. Unfortunately, he supports Liverpool, but there's nothing we can do about that.
That enthusiasm that he has really helped improve his ability from when he first came to me at 11 years old.
So I've been playing for a little while now, so I have quite a bit of experience. It first started through my school. I got invited to a sports day event, and then I carried on playing power chair football ever since then.
I think we all get something out of power chair football, not just Miles. But obviously when you have a disability, it's fantastic to see him achieve something.
There is a really good level of ability that he's got at the minute, and we're working together to try and improve him as much as we can.
And you knew from the minute he first went to power chair football and had to go in a proper power chair, you could see it spark something inside him.
I got motivated because power chair football is a sport that I can compete competitively in, and there isn't any other sports that I can compete in, so I thought it would be a great opportunity if I stuck with it and see how far I could get.
It's not just the lads that play, that they've formed all friendships and that, it's the parents as well.
He really ignited a passion for the sport, and he's been like that ever since. It's been absolutely full on. It's been fantastic to watch as a parent. It's been really good.
Power chair football has had a personal effect on me because when I play it gives me, it encourages me to play more and makes me feel proud of what I do and how I do it.
How has Miles' disability affected your home life?
Oh wow.
Big question, isn't it? Of course it has.
It affects every single area of your life, from all the waking hours to even the nighttime hours. Having a child with a disability is an awful lot of work, But on the other side of that, it's very rewarding as well. So it's been a challenge.
Yeah, it's like, obviously there's so many more things you have to do for him that he's obviously physically unable to do. But then we're not a family that looks negatively at things, we're a family that looks positively at things. And so it doesn't, just because Miles has a disability, that's just our family life, and we just get on with it, don't we? And we don't think about, and that's how it came up with the football. He always played football in a small wheelchair that he had when he was in primary school. When it got to the age that he outgrew that wheelchair and needed another wheelchair, it wasn't that you can't play football no more, it's how can you play it, and that's how we researched and found out that there was power chair football was a sport, and that's how we came to that.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It was a case of what he can do and not what he can't do. For instance, he's always been involved in sport. He does power chair football. He recently did skiing, which I never thought I'd see him ski. He's done sailing in a boat. He's done a lot of things, but that's because he's got a sense of adventure, and he has a try.
He likes the speed of things, doesn't he? Like you say, he has definitely got the adventure of it. I think really, if I'm to be honest, that there's actually so much more that we've done in life, in our family life, in actually having Miles with a disability, than what it would have been like if he hadn't. But also, obviously, because we live with it and all our family and friends live around with Miles, it has opened up a lot more people's eyes about it. But I think with Miles, because Miles is just a normal 15-year-old boy, but just happens to sit in a chair to get around, and I think that's what he's easier to approach and talk to, and where other disabilities aren't, obviously, are they? But he's just, we just get on with it. Yeah, there is no other. That's it.
I think Miles can progress in the future with more of the same, really, in terms of his effort, his attitude and commitment to football.
I think power chair football has just been an avenue for him to do something he can do and get a feeling that he can do it well and he can do it to a good level. Like I say, it's incorporated a lot of friendship, a lot of camaraderie in the sport. So he's made a lot of friends by it, and it has enriched his life, there's no doubt about that. It's been fantastic for him.
So my dream in power chair football is to hopefully, if possible, play for England power chair football team and possibly go to a World Cup.
Do you like watching your brother?
Cheering on,
Yeah, cheer him on.
or just shout out?
I don't know. I forgot. I don't really shout.
How good do you think he is?
Well, he's pretty good.
Just give it a go if you can and you're able to. Don't say no until you've tried it and have a look at it on YouTube and stuff.